you consider yourself as a social activist, as a political activist.
Right.
What made you become an activist?
See, actually by training I was a dentist. I used to work at my clinic, which was located in a town called Chadoora in Badgam district of Kashmir. So people used to come there, they had different issues. They used to come to me, but then I used to ask them questions. What is happening there? What is happening here? Then sometime I used to go to some villages. I used to go on my motorbike, I used to visit villages, because then people used to tell me different issues, that they are not getting this ration card, they are not getting this thing, they are not getting this service from government, there is corruption, there is this issue, that issue, there is this land dispute, poor people used to be crushed by the government, by police, by all these things. Then I used to tell those people, okay, you come to my clinic, I will go with you to office, government office, I will go to magistrate's office, I will go here, I will go there, I will just help you. Then I used to go with them to block development office, to electricity office, to public health engineering office, to hospital, government hospital, to police station. I used to accompany them. Then that time I thought that there are thousands of issues, thousands of poor people are there who are being deprived of their rights, basic rights, genuine rights, and nobody is helping them. Because all educated people are into profession, they are earning money, somebody is doing business, somebody is doing government job, somebody is doing that, this thing. Who is going to help these people, poor people? Then I started this movement on right to information. We started asking questions to the government officers, government departments. Why, when, how, why? So we used to get information. And we started a small movement there, and that particular, this movement, right to information movement, RTI movement, it became a big movement then.
In Kashmir it's a big movement?
Yeah, it became a big movement now. It's emerging as a big movement now, people's movement now. It started as a big movement. Then I joined that political party after 8 years.
After 8 years you become a politician? Why? Why did you step into politics?
Myself, not the whole movement, myself. Because after working as a social activist for 8 years, I used to expose things. They used to get exposed. I used to help people, but I couldn't address all the issues because many issues needed political solution.
Okay.
Because I was not a politician myself. I thought that if somebody is in assembly, he's an illiterate person, he's a corrupt person, why cannot I go there? And people used to tell me, they used to come to me, they had different issues. I couldn't address all those issues.
So did you join an existing party or did you build a new party?
I joined an existing party which in fact is in opposition this time there.
Okay.
Opposition party I joined. I was there for 4 or 5 months. I was working with youth there. I had a good this thing. They used to fully support me, fully cooperate with the president, everybody. I had no issues with them. But I resigned. I resigned recently. I think 2 weeks back. I resigned when this Afzal Guru was hanged, because I thought that Afzal Guru didn't got a fair trial, because I couldn't tell lies to my people. That okay, tomorrow I will go there, okay, you vote for this party, we will do this thing, we will do that thing, because we couldn't save Afzal Guru.
Yeah, but resigning, how does it help?
Because I thought that I will again work as a social activist.
Okay.
Not as a political activist.
Doing what?
Because my resignation, it is not against my party. I am not having any issues with party. It was just giving a message, because I had sent that resignation letter copy to the Sonia Gandhi, to Rahul Gandhi, to everybody, to media, that I am resigning because this Afzal Guru didn't get the fair trial. I am not going to represent this party which works within the Constitution of India there. Neither I am going to work with the separatist parties.
Yeah.
I will work neutrally as an activist.
Okay, so how would you describe this activist movement, which usually is a grassroots movement in Kashmir? And for what goals are you fighting there?
See, actually we started this movement in 2005, 2004. Before that also I used to work independently. Then we started this movement, Right to Information movement. I will tell you few examples. Till yesterday, 10 days back, 2 years back or 3 years back, some poor people, a poor man living in a far-flung village, he couldn't enter into the government offices. He couldn't even enter into the block development officer's office. He had a threat. But after getting empowered with this right to information legislation, now the same poor man, literate man, belonging to a far-flung village, he files an application and he seeks information from the same officer. Officer, you give me information about that particular village. How much funds have come to our village? Where you have spent it? All that information. So
now you can fight for this at the base.
And the people who were crushed, who were oppressed, who were suppressed by the same government agencies. Now the same suppressed person is going and seeking information from the officer. This is a change.
Do many people know about this right to information thing in
Lots
Kashmir?
of people know, especially I will tell you, in rural areas more people know about this, and urban areas few people know about, less people know about it. Because our movement has been it was a rural movement. You can see, you can go to internet, you can go to website. CNN, IBN has carried our videos, interviewed our guys. Even illiterate persons have been citizen journalists on the internet. On the different these news channels.
So people are using it.
People are using it.
And what kind of change do you see because of this?
See, what kind of change? I will tell you one thing. I cannot say that the corruption has drastically come down in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. I cannot say drastically come down, but it has come down a bit. And now officers feel that they are not answerable only to their bosses, to their seniors, to their superiors. They are answerable to a common poor Kashmiri also.
Okay.
Now the police officials, security force officials, other officials, they also feel that they are answerable to people also.
How does the internet support your ideas? Does it help you? Do people have a lot of internet access up there in Kashmir? How is the situation, especially in the rural areas when you say you work?
Actually, in the rural areas, people, they don't know what is internet. Not everybody. Few people know, some people know, but not everybody. But small towns, which are near these rural villages, they have internet access. They get information from Facebook and all, but to our movement, internet has been very much helpful.
In which way?
To our movement, because there were also small grassroots movements in India. We got connected with them. Indian Community Activist Network, Aruna Roy, and all these people. They were working in Rajasthan. Somebody working in Tamil Nadu. Somebody there. We got connected with them through internet. Then we used to meet. We had these meetings, big meetings in Kashmir also. They came there. We went to Rajasthan. We got connected with them. Then we went to Hyderabad, other places. We got connected through internet only.
So how do you, since you just resigned, and I assume this wasn't an easy decision, where do you see your future?
My future?
As Kashmiri and fighting for these rights?
I will continue to fight for my people. I will continue to work as an activist. As a political activist also I am working, but non-party basis. I am not having any party, and it's not an electoral politics what I am doing. I am doing politics, I am doing social work also, but politics I am doing non-party politics, non-electoral politics. And social work I am continuing by working on issues related to governance, issues related to corruption, human rights, who are using RTI in human rights also, people who are missing in custody, who are getting information. But overall, when to conclusion we come to the conclusion that it is a political issue. Kashmir is a political issue, it's a historical issue. It should be addressed as per the wishes and people. of Jammu and Kashmir, and other issues also are there. The corruption issues, governance issues, then there other issues are there. Those issues should be also solved. And this grassroots movement, I'm happy that people are using it, not myself. I am seeking information from government office, they provide information. Now an illiterate man is also going. Tomorrow one of my friend is coming to Delhi, he is getting an award from CNN IBM. And that guy is an illiterate person.
Okay.
He's
So
coming
it's
to Delhi.
really helping the community there.
Yeah.
Just to give us an idea, since probably, I mean, people know that Kashmir is India, but how many people live in Kashmir?
It's, I think...
Just about.
100 lakhs.
100 lakhs, meaning 10 million people.
10 million people.
10 million.
10 million people.
And how big is it?
It's big. There are some 22 districts, and it's a hilly state. Some districts are very big, where the population density is 1 person or 2 person per square kilometer, which is located in Ladakh area.
Yeah.
And other districts, the average
Really?
this population density is
It's high.
200 persons per square
And
kilometer.
literacy rate, is it?
Literacy rate is around 70% now.
Which is pretty good.
It's
on
okay
average.
now.
Yeah. How
It's
come?
okay now because, but there are some districts, few districts, especially my district, which is one of the low literacy rate district in whole state. My district of Badgam and Kargil and one more district, two, three districts which have low literacy rate. And especially female literacy rate in my district is quite low. It's around 45% only.
Yeah. So you stopped your work as a dentist, is this right?
Yeah, it stopped now.
It stopped now. So how do you make money? How are you funded?
Actually, I'm working for some papers.
So you...
Yeah, I write for some papers.
And this is how money comes in. So
yeah.
you've basically...
I was on fellowship also earlier when I was 2-3 years back. I was on some fellowship also.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I used to write because I'm a freelance journalist. I write for a few papers. And
so this is how you make money, and you spend your own money to do all this.
Yes.
So my last question would be, since the tensions right now between Delhi and Kashmir after this this
hanging off
assault, how do you see the future of Kashmir? Do you think it will stay with India or?
See, actually, we are living in the 21st century. We see Europe; they were totally enemies with each other. Berlin Wall also collapsed. Okay, now the Europe has a common currency. Same is the case with India and Pakistan. They have no issues. Only issue is Kashmir issue. It is becoming the nuclear, it's a nuclear flashpoint. It can lead to nuclear war also in the South Asia. If we want to see a peaceful South Asia, not only India.
No, please go back to my question and answer the question. So how do you see the future of Kashmir regarding to India?
I think we should address it as per the wishes of people, democratically address it. We ask people. You're asking me?
Yeah.
You ask people there.
Okay, so your vote would be that each and every Kashmiri would be asked what they want to do. And what are the options?
Either you want to remain with India, you want to remain with Pakistan, or you want to remain as a separate nation.
Could Kashmir survive as a separate nation? Is it strong enough?
I cannot say anything now. It depends upon future. It's a future question. I cannot say anything.
Do you think this movement you've started is strong enough to achieve such a demand here in Delhi that Delhi will ask Kashmiris, would you like to stay?
Because see, our organization is not working politically. We are working on social issues, small issues.
Okay.
On issues related to corruption, good governance, those issues. We are not discussing these bigger issues. There are bigger political parties there, big political parties, they are working on these issues. Maybe in future if we can be part of that process, definitely we want to play our role also.
So What would your solution be? What would you like to see?
Because till date, our group, we have not discussed this issue.
I'm asking you. I'm not asking your group. I'm
Democratically, I will democratically. I will ask. I will.
No. I'm asking you. What would you do if someone would ask you? Would you say personally? Would you say, I would go for India, I would go for Pakistan, or I would go for a separate state? What would be your choice?
I will go for a separate state.
Why?
I will neither go with Pakistan, I will neither go with India. If I go with India, India is a big country, I love India. That's not an issue. It's a very big country, very prosperous country. There is good, this constitution is very better. Constitution of India is very good constitution. All the religions have rights here. But we have suffered a lot from 47 till date. And it is an emotional issue in Kashmir. It's an emotional issue. So...
You would go separate?
Yeah.
Pakistan, no choice?
No
Why?
choice. No choice, Pakistan.
Can you give one or two reasons?
There are lots of reasons, but...
Okay.